It's the Line Dance Connection. Hey. Come on. Hey. It's the Line Dance Connection. Hey.
Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're well. We're well here. Please, I'm just here to say Queen Sheila will not be on today. Keep her and her family in your prayers. She did have a family emergency. So you have me. And let me show you who coming in with me.
What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing, peeps? How y'all doing?
Hey, Marquise, how are you?
All is well. Yourself?
Amazing. It's so good to see you.
Likewise, definitely. Feelings are mutual.
Thank you. So, well, here in Alabama, it's just hot as all get out. But other than that, what's going on in Florida?
Florida, we have the sunny sun out and the trees and then the birds singing and
oh man,
it's beautiful, just like everybody dreamed it would be.
Oh,
definitely.
That's crazy. Yeah. We had a heat advisory today. What about down your? Yes. What about your way?
You know what? What's the degree when that happened? What's the weather when they do that?
Oh, you all don't come. You don't have that.
I mean, we probably do, but it always feel hot anyway. So I figure, I'll probably be ignoring that message that come through. I'm like, we already know it's hot. It's hot outside now.
Oh, okay then. Okay. Well, it's like I know we had. Well, when it gets over 100, the heat index start feeling like that. They start saying, "Hey," but I mean, it's been a little crazy here for the last few days.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's so good talking to you. But I am so ready to get into our guests on the show.
Who we got?
You up for it?
Who we got?
How about we let him introduce himself? How about that?
All right, bring him on. What up? What up? There you go.
Hey.
The man, the myth, the legend.
It's Big Mucci, baby.
Hey.
What's going on, y'all?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Oh man, everything is real good. Everything going good. Just out here, performing and blessing these people and with these line dance movement.
I hear you.
Just bringing that joy and that fun to everybody. Everybody's just starting to get out this pandemic. The states opening back up. People ready to get out and enjoy themselves.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mucci, I'm gonna tell you real quick before she go in. I'm gonna let you know she was selling you out, man. When you having the camera issues, gotta say the signal's trash too. I just want to let you know, brother.
Yeah. No, but my phone was getting ready to die.
She said it while you wasn't hearing. When you couldn't hear us, that's when she did all the talking, man. You gotta watch her.
Because I'm like, man, what's going on? I bought this little thing right here to connect the charger and your headphone. And then when I put the headphones in, it said not compatible. I'm like, I got this from the Apple store.
I tried to defend you, brother. I was like, is camera working? Everything good? She's like, nope. You shouldn't have said nothing about me and my signal. Yeah, look at it.
Right. Okay. But hey, I'm ready now, though. Y'all see it?
That's it. And see, Marquise, you're supposed to be on my side.
Hey, man, I'm on the good side.
Right okay. I see that. It's 2 against 1 today.
For right now.
Okay. Just for today. So, Big Mucci. Tell us about Big Mucci.
Oh, you could just say I'm a line dance recording artist, instructor, choreographer, producer, writer. I've been doing this since 1997. We've been in the line dancing since the 80s. I'm straight out of Cleveland, Ohio, and just keeping this movement going, just bringing that fun and that enjoyment for everybody.
Okay, and that you have been doing. Um, Let me see. Tell me this. How did you get started with line dancing?
What it is out here in Cleveland, we was born into it. It was just like a regular thing. We always line dance everywhere, every club, party, everywhere we was out here line dancing. And it was just one day I was in the club. I came back. I was in the Marine Corps. Came back home. House music was real popular then. Like Percolator and all that. And I was just telling my friend, I'm like, man, I can make a record like that. All you do is say the same words over and over again. So I went to the studio, made a little song real quick, and put a dance to it. Took it to the DJ. I said, man, when you play that further and all that, put this record on real quick. They threw it on and it just blew. We went out there and started doing the dance. And the next thing people were like, oh, make another one, make another one. So then I just went in the lab and my next song was called the Cleveland Shuffle. I made that and it just grew up and ever since then I've just been making them ever since.
Man. Um, that's good. That's good. And I must tell you this. When I first got into line dancing about maybe 11 years ago, all I kept hearing was Big Mucci, baby. I was like, hey. And today, here I am on the phone with Big Mucci. I am just super, super, super excited because Marquise has kind of said it before. You have been such a blessing to the line dance community. And today, we still dance to Big Mucci. Whenever we are at a function, guess what you say? Guess what they play?
Biker shuffle.
The biker shuffle. It never fails. People don't know anything but the electric slide and the biker shuffle.
Right.
Well, and so it's like, hey, but what inspires you to create?
It's just when I create, it just come to me. But my main thing is I just like to see the people come together and just having a good time. And you know what I'm saying? It's really hard to explain. It's like I've never really looked at nobody else like, man, I want to try to do it like that or get on that. Because there's really nobody else. There's only to do this. It just came natural. And, when I just see people doing it and people telling me, oh, I love your dance, or I got people now coming talking about I lost 15 pounds, I lost 20 pounds off your line dances and your instructional DVDs. And, what I'm saying? Now they incorporated my music into the school system where the kids have to learn in the gym as a part of curricular activities. It's just for mental health. They use line everything. So, it's just a blessing.
Right. Yeah, I can tell you, I know, first off, I've been exposed to it. You hear me? Okay. Zandra, you hear me, Zandra?
Like a echo.
Okay.
I can hear you, Marquise.
Okay. You hear echo, you say?
Okay, so I really hate to do this. Let's kind of go out and come back because there is something is not, yes, it's something going on. And I really can't hear you that well, Big Mucci. Not like we did at first. Will that work? And listeners, please come back. Give us
Let me go first to see if it's my end, and then we can do it one by one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hey, Dial Tone, how are you? And Melva, hey, lady. Oh, and she was, oh, you wasn't talking to me. I'm sorry. She was like,
Yeah, man. Hey, listeners, if y'all listening, thank y'all for tuning in. Truly, definitely give us a minute. We want to get it all set up. If anything else, also have your questions ready. We definitely are taking questions. So if you never met Big Mucci and you had questions for him and you wanted to ask him something, please don't hesitate to type it in, Facebook, the Messenger, or whatever like that. Just reach out to us however you want to. Also, yeah, just stay on long enough because you might hear something, you might learn something, and this, that, and the other. But we do appreciate y'all tuning in for the most part because we definitely been to talk line dance, if anything else. Because I got some questions for your brother anyway. So if anything, please be patient with us and we'll get it together.
y'all know, Marquise is gonna take him to college and back with
What?
his questions.
What?
Yes.
And Melvin, don't come up here cheating again. All right, Melvin, don't come on here cheating again. I remember you from last week. You cheated last week. Don't come on here cheating again this week now. Because I don't want to call you a cheater when I see you in person. That's going to be the name.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely,
Awesome.
though. All right, cool. Hey, Daltone, yeah, man, I appreciate the question. I know Daltone got his own podcast going on. What's the name of your podcast again, Daltone? If you're still there, let me know what your podcast is, because I don't mind tuning in. Y'all had great topics and everything else.
Yes,
So, yeah.
man. Marquise, he did one on soulmates. I was like,
Yeah. I think
I
it was
said that
like four. Was it like 4 or 5 things to make your soulmate, to find your soulmate or something like that?
it could have been, I don't know, but I do
Yeah.
know it was dealing with the soulmates. And when I tell you, I
Mhm.
said, I said, you got something going on there. I said
Right,
that it was very deep. It was good.
right.
Um, and so let's see. We're gonna try to bring Big Mucci back in. He may not be quite connected just yet,
Okay. We'll do that.
but
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so be sure, yes, Daltone, be sure to let us know your podcast and the days. Put it in the chat and we can give that
Mhm.
shout out while Big Mucci is coming back on.
Right.
And as I said earlier, please keep Queen Sheila and her family, her and Joe, keep them lifted in prayer. She misses not being on here with you all or with us today. And just know that she is loving you all, um and we just gonna hold it down for her until she come back next week.
Most
How about
definitely.
that?
Most definitely. Yeah. We got it. Definitely, man. But other than that, though, definitely. Once again, man, thanks to viewers for coming through, man. Y'all had a lot of great questions from last week. If anything else, if you haven't already, make sure you log or tune in and follow Queen Sheila, what it's called Let's Talk Soul Line Dance on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Okay, I got you. Dang, man, I was really ready. I was ready, brother. Well, keep you posted if y'all decide to get, to bring that back up, if anything. Keep us posted. But that's good news
Yeah.
over there. But yeah, definitely keep in contact. Hello, Helen. How you doing? G, how y'all doing on there as well? Give us a minute. We'll get everybody back on there together.
Oh, and you know what, Melva? I'm so glad that you said you weren't cheating. I believe you weren't cheating. He can't hate on you because you was on top of it. He can't hate.
No.
He
They told.
can't hate.
See, Melba. I'm gonna
No.
tell you what's up. Melba is the one when you say Simon says do this and she do something different. Queen, she just specifically said call in. Melba called. Melba ain't said I ain't calling nobody. I'm gonna text my answer and you better read it. And that's what happened. Melba, you cheated there.
Ah, hey, it's always, one of those little slogans is more than one way to skin a cat, right?
Hey,
Melva, you did what
Nicole.
you had to do.
You see Nicole?
Coley Cole in the
Oh, Nicole, what it
house.
do? What it do?
Hey, y'all, we had a pleasure to interview Nicole last week, and man,
Yeah.
wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
Totally, I was just overwhelmed with the
Mhm.
knowledge and just the experience that's there, the
Yeah.
wisdom
What you say?
mainly.
What you say you took from it, from yourself personally? What would you say you took
Oh
from it?
man, well, for one, I smiled because I like the way her approach is.
Yes.
And one of the things that I can say is when she said the floor tell it.
Yes. That's
The
respect.
floor will most definitely tell the story.
Yeah.
Whether you don't have to worry about posting your music on 50 different pages, you know what? Take it to the floor and allow the floor to speak.
That was
And
definitely respect.
and so that right there was like, I said, tell it,
Yeah,
Mel.
yeah. Definitely,
Yes.
definitely. So y'all, if y'all haven't tuned in and y'all didn't catch the interview with Cody Cole on there, make sure you, like I said, go on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance on Facebook, and also go to Queen Sheila on YouTube. You'll also catch the interview there. And I also posted on the 18 group page too. So make sure you catch the interview. It was a great conversation, great topics. They spoke on, and definitely insightful information that you need to know, if anything else, because that's what it's all about. Because we're trying to continue to evolve, but also, you know, be respectful and keep the love in what we do at the same time. So yeah, she was definitely on point. All that stuff. All right.
Yes.
Where we at with Big Mucci? He's still in and out?
Yes, he's still in and out.
Okay.
But it was like we could have talked with Coleco. Ooh, just anyway, we could have went on and on. And
So let me ask you this, Zandra. Who would you? Hey, well, show me. What up, Carlos? I see him in Facebook. Some of y'all, I'm seeing y'all stuff on Facebook Live, so I'm gonna say what's up to you and all that stuff. But Carlos the Prince. But let me ask you this question, Zandra. You've been how long you been line dancing?
I started line dancing about a year ago. I mean,
Okay.
not a year, 11 years ago.
Okay.
However, I've been teaching for about 4 going on 5 years.
Gotcha. So who is somebody you were inspired by? Who do you see that you watch and you like, man, I would love to ask him or her questions just to get their insight on things. Is there anybody in particular?
Okay, hold on one second.
Okay.
We're gonna bring Big Mucci in
Okay.
because I think
right.
he's ready.
All right, don't forget that question. Big Mucci.
I won't.
There I go.
Okay, there he is. There he is.
Look, this is like my 4th time clicking in. But every time I clicked in, it was like I'll sit there for a minute and then y'all will click out.
Okay, then.
And I'm like,
All right.
where they go?
Zandra was jinxing you, just so you know. Zandra's still putting up voodoo on you, man. Zandra was doing something to your phone, man.
Oh man, I don't do nothing.
Yeah,
I don't put nothing but love on you. Nothing but love.
Cool.
All right, we
So,
ready now.
so Big Mucci, so real quick, man. Like I said, thank you truly. Zandra said the same thing for all that you've done, all that you continue to do. Because one thing I do appreciate altogether is that when someone comes in the community to help better the community, you know what I mean? And one of the biggest things you've done that I can say personally is that you expose the world that there's more than just country line dancing out there. And that's something that we continue to try to push. Like, yo, when you say line dancing, it's not country, you know, it's other styles of line dancing. And I read some stuff when you tried to explain to them the history on line dancing, how it started back before the disco days, and all that.
Oh, damn, you seen all that?
Bro, I told you I was reading and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So
it started out basically urban, basically what we call it now, urban line dancing. But you know, it started back in the late 50s.
Okay.
But the thing was, you know, saying you had the Madison and the LA Stomp, and then towards the 70s came the Bus Stop with I think Charlie Green back in like 73, 74.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, that's when disco came in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you had a little Saturday Night Fever, you know, they was dancing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when hip hop came in and that R&B style, you know, with the Michael Jackson, you know, when they started picking up like the early 80s,
mm-hmm.
it's like the line dancing on our side kind of like faded low, and then the country western, they kept it going, and they more made it popularized as far as line dancing.
Gotcha.
We really ain't call it line dancing. We were just dancing.
Gotcha.
It was more like what would they call it? Like it's a word for it. I'm trying to think of it.
What do they call it? Hustle
or the slide?
Those different regions, they call them different things. So it really wasn't like when we were doing it. Really wasn't no term called like line dancing.
Okay.
But it was line dancing. But you know, some people call it like
a different name for it.
What is it called? Now see, I can't. Normally, I had it back. You know, saying like
it'll come back to you.
Dance or you know, just some call it a fad dance. You know, novelty dance, stuff like that. But Yeah,
So,
we've been doing it for a long time.
what do you think about from when it started early on, and
Hmm.
then looking at it now? And you know a lot has changed. How do you feel about the change? Is it a good change for you? Is it you ain't feeling? Because you know some people can't let go the past on certain ways things are. So, what's your thoughts? Your
Well,
feeling on that?
well, I'm one of them. I'm one of them
Okay,
ones. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? Because I keep it original. You know
okay.
what I'm saying? Because like right now, it's like it was only a few places that did line dancing. You know, back in the '80s,
Mhm.
'90s. You know, you had like Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Most of Ohio. You had Michigan with Detroit. You know, Detroit they call them hustles.
Yeah.
Like so, if you go anywhere in Michigan, like Toledo, you know, say you say Big Mucci, they be like, oh, you want who make all the hustles?
Oh,
Because that's their term
right.
for line dancing. But now, if you
Hmm.
go further over, if you go to Chicago, Milwaukee, you know, say parts of St. Louis, they can be like, oh, you the one who make all them slides.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then like even in Nashville, in Tennessee, they call them oh man, I just had the name Twines. You ever heard of that?
Never heard of it in my life.
Mm-mm.
Oh, here come that again. It's called Twines out there,
Yes.
but you know I keep mine basic. You know the basic little four count to the right, four count to the left. You know things like that. But now, boy, they got some damn out here that'll tell you, woo. Well, you look like I ain't getting out there, but if you learn it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you just watch it, because you know us darker hue people, you know we just pick up on watching, so we can just sit there and just watch your feet just move on, and we just jump in like, okay, now I got it. But sometimes see some of these dances, you really got to practice on them.
Right. I agree. I agree definitely.
Yeah.
And I think
So Big
that's
Moochie, I think your connection is starting to do something again.
be a little funky.
Yeah, did
I
you
think that's my
move? I think you probably moved to the right a little bit, and you probably should have moved to the left.
hold on. Let me try. Wait a minute. Let me do something real quick.
Okay, okay.
While he's doing
Um,
that, go ahead and answer
but
that
you know
question.
what, Marquise? When I actually got ready to start line dancing,
Hmm.
there was a gentleman here in Montgomery. I think Mr. Jack was in his late 60s at that moment, at that time.
Hmm.
He was so smooth. And I was like, I got to learn that.
Mm.
And so that stirred up a passion within me to start line dancing.
Hmm.
But as far as just to say, is there somebody? Oh, you know what?
Okay
So
now.
as
Hmm.
I started line dancing, I actually started following. Her name is Stephanie Gray out of Texas.
Okay.
And because I just had such a desire to learn more and more. And see, here in Montgomery, the line dance community is not as strong as it may be down there, or especially up north.
Okay.
So we're kind of picking up, I guess actually before COVID, it
Mhm.
actually got ready to take off.
Gotcha.
But then when COVID hit, it's like, but now people are like, hey, we're ready to dance again. And so up until probably a week ago, I was the only one teaching line dance here in
Okay.
Montgomery.
Okay.
So they're trying to come on back out. But yes, Stephanie, she was a really big encourager during that time. And the funny part is, I just met her. We had a video chat like 2 days ago.
Oh
And
wow.
I was exactly, I was like, oh,
Wow.
yes.
That's
But
what's up.
you know who my new person is?
Mm-hmm.
Coley Cole. She don't even know
Because
it. But that's my new person. I was like, yes, yes. We actually have things, because see, I too am like her. People will say, hey, let's start a group. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't like cliques. I don't like all of the I guess
All
the
that
draw,
that's going
none
on.
of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you.
So I would always tell people all you have to do is really just come to class. If you
Right.
come to class, you are a part of MGM line dancers.
Right.
And so when I heard her say the same, say that last week, I was like, yes.
Yeah, right.
Well, it is true. It is so true, Nicole.
Yeah.
So Big Mucci is back. We're going to bring him in again, and we will try muting everybody if it starts back.
Okay.
Dial tone. Thank you for that.
Hey,
All right. Hey, you moved to the left.
I'm thinking because I'm using my phone, and
Okay.
I think the Wi-Fi had jumped in and clicked
And
me off. So I had to cut off the Wi-Fi.
Okay then. All right. Yeah.
We should be good. That was, you see, I had to move my phone a little closer.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. It's cool. I can see you. I definitely. So hey, I gotta throw this out because I read it and I know you tried to keep it on the hush, but I gotta ask: is this real life? So you back in the day, back in the younger days, you were doing a little ballet.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
I just came from my, saying my family was entertainers. My mama, she used to, saying background sing for a lot of, big groups back then, when they had them like the Four Top eras and all that, the Shy Lights and things like that. They had a little singing group. And my father, he was more of a just a hands-on person. Like whatever the new trend is, he had it. So like in the 70s, coming up early 80s, we had like the first computer back. Remember the little Commodore 64 and all that, and
before my
he
time.
had the big old news video camera and all that. They used to come with the little side with the VHS tapes. I don't know if y'all remember them days.
Nah, that's for my time too. I don't think I was born that time, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then, he had went and bought, my mother had the mic stands and all that. So I went to the School of Arts. And when I went there, I went for drama and, modern dance. And part of modern dance, we had to take ballet as part of the credit. So I had to do all that. Wearing the leotards and the tights.
Wearing the tights. Oh, no. Do we got pictures? We got pictures?
No, but I got an old video. I said I might upload to YouTube, to Facebook one day.
Right.
I got to get one of them VHS tape trans converters over.
Let me know if you need help. I'll help you with that, bro. If you need help with it.
But you have a little I think it's back, so it ain't me.
It's that Wi-Fi. You sure the Wi-Fi not on?
I ain't on Wi-Fi.
Well, mute us real quick. Mute me.
Okay.
That work.
We're gonna mute and see what happens. Just mute yourself. Go on and mute.
Okay.
Okay. So Marquise, I'm sorry, stay muted, and Big Mucci, you come back in. Can you say something?
Yeah, I'm back in. You was still staticky when we was muted. Can you hear me now?
You going in and out, kind of, sort of.
How about now? Can y'all hear me? I need to talk louder.
Come on in, Marquise.
Yeah, we can hear you. Is that you got that Chinese thing going on where, you say something and then 5 minutes later your words come along with it.
It might be because I'm on a mobile device. Let me try something else.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I just did with my phone down.
It's all good. Yes.
Yeah.
But
give him a minute. He'll give him a minute to play what he got going on.
We're gonna just give it a minute, Big Mucci, and we'll bring you right back, okay?
Okay. Yeah. But that's what's up though, Zandra, man. Let me ask you, first of all, let me ask this question. Have you been to the UC yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't. I know that got me weak too, downtown. I knew exactly where he was going when he said that.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
So I'm gonna tell you this, real talk, man. Like if you haven't, it's a must. I believe anybody that's part of the line dance community at least go one time, because it's a huge thing, and it's a big thing because it's an opportunity for everybody to come together, like and all that stuff. Because I mean, honestly, it's like you're seeing all your family together. So if if you're part of the community, I think everybody should at least go once for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And experience that camaraderie, that togetherness, the love, and everybody come. Because you'll be surprised how many people you meet from across, the country, if anything else, that's like into this. I know for us, I met people. One thing I can say, one of the things I can say is that when I ran into the line dance, the UC, I met people from all ages. And they inspired me to the point that when I came back home, I took no excuses for anybody younger than that. You got people 70s and 80s and they getting it like it ain't nothing.
Yes.
Crazy. But you see is what's up. So if you haven't made it, try to make it this year. If you can't because of situations, I understand. But make it a plan to be at the UC if you haven't there, because that's necessary.
Yes, I do. I plan on doing that. Actually, I my problem is I hate cold weather. I
What?
know Big Mooch. Yes, I know, and I hate hot weather.
What?
Yes, man.
I don't know. We're gonna
I
do it
like
too.
to be, hey, give me 70, 60, 70 weather. That's why I prefer spring and fall.
Well, you just don't go out. Don't leave the hotel then. Just stay in the hotel the whole time. They got a lot of
Man.
stuff for you to do in there. Just don't come out. But
Yes.
Yeah.
But I do. I look forward to experiencing the UC Stars Awards as well as some other things. Because like I said, I am new this year, even going like starting back up. The ladies that are a part of the group, they have kind of like just fallen in love. They've really been bit by the bug.
Okay.
And so when you say like, hey, when we go to the UC Stars Awards, it's like big family. And I tell them that every time, and I tell people that's one of the reasons why I do love line dancing or the community, because by the time we walk off the floor, it's like, hey, family,
Right.
All right, let's see. And so it's just so exciting when I do meet new people, because you know what? If it wasn't for line dancing, I wouldn't even know you, Marquise.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Definitely. I wouldn't know you either, Sandra.
You know?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you this though, because you had said it earlier when it came to, groups and stuff like that. I could just tell you a testimony for us when we started, Dre, my wife and I, when we started, we didn't intend to have a group. The way we started is that we live in a different part of Tampa, where if you live over there, that's 20 minutes away, people are not going to come. Well, that's just too far, basically. Even though it's like 20 minutes away, it was just too far. But the people that lived in that area kind of wanted a class or something like that going on, if anything else. So with that being said, we started classes just doing that, just to provide convenience for people in that area, because we lived in that area. But eventually the team was like, we need to give ourselves a name, because we want to be a part of a group and stuff. So I say that to say, in your case, even though a group thing is not what's expected or wanted, if anything else, if you have the right purpose of what you're trying to do, because you got to think about how you can affect your community. And you know what I mean? And people don't know, like, who are you guys? You guys say we just line dancers, or we just do line and we just get together. No, you got a greater purpose than that. You know what I'm saying? So I say take advantage of the opportunity, especially if you got people that's following you. Use it, because they want to do some great things within the community, within the culture. Use it, and they're willing to do it and support you along the way. So I definitely say don't steer away. And yeah, drama, that's going to exist. I don't care where you go, just like Coley Cole. As long as you got people together, you're going to have drama together at the end of the day. But that's not something that your energy, like, you have to entertain. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even let that be the excuse of why you won't be a leader and do what you do. Because it's just, that'll stop you from doing a lot of things if that's the case. You feel me? So
Yes, and I guess it's one thing when it's you.
mhm.
Well, for me, it's one thing when it's me, and it's another thing when I mean I never got into cliques. I
Okay.
never don't even like that.
Mhm.
And so far, honestly, for the last 4 years, I have truly been blessed with wonderful people. Uh, some have come, some have fallen away, but for the most part of it, they have mainly stayed.
Mhm.
And so, and it's working. So
Okay.
far, it's working. And like I tell them, we still go by MGM line dancers, as I said. And it's like, hey, you here?
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah.
part of the group. I'm
Right, right.
I'm not, some people will say, well, you don't dance good enough.
True. Yeah,
No, if you're here, you want to learn, I'm all for love,
most definitely.
and
Mhm.
I feel like we all have a place to start.
I agree.
We all have a starting place. So,
I agree.
but yeah, so I understand that too because you're right. Some
Mhm.
people do want to belong
Right,
for
right.
one, yeah.
So and while we still waiting on Big Mucci, you said I asked him the question. You said you've been in it for over 11 years, right?
I've been line dancing.
For 11 years.
Yes.
So
Uh-huh.
so you've seen the changes from when you started to this day as well too.
Yes.
What's your thoughts?
Like you.
Wait,
I'm
wait
like,
a minute. Hold on, man. I'm ready to
yeah,
start.
I'm like, we be up. I'm like, whoa, okay, let me go sit. I'm like, let me go sit. I'm like, let me sit down.
Right,
I'm
right.
like, okay, it's beautiful to watch. I'm like, I need to save my knees.
Yeah, right,
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Like the
And
challenges.
so, um, it's different. It really is because one of the things that I now I'm not a pro on all of this. This is just my observation.
Hmm.
When I begin to look at line dancing, I'm like, hey, this is good. This is good. It's a grown environment. People come out here. We're actually dancing. The younger generation, they like to, plaster up against the wall.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, why
Yeah.
aren't you dancing? But at any rate, I can say whenever the line dance music come on, they'll come off the wall for a moment,
Hmm.
but they are going back. But at any rate, it has been a change, and not just with I guess the younger generation coming in with the hip hop and whatnot,
Right.
but I even look at maybe it's different for me because we're down south. We don't get everything that they do up north. It may be 5+ years before we even see it.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah. So I look at them and I'm like, wait a minute, when they gonna start the dance over?
Right. Right. Right.
You
Right.
know.
Right.
So, but yeah. But okay. So I think we got our. I think we have. Um,
You got him. In and out.
no, yes. Hold on one second.
Okay.
So, hmm. So anyway, so you tell me who inspired you?
Oh, all right. So for me, I think all right, so I started off in Queen Shida class and I was with the Soul Sliders. So I think it was Soul Sliders first that introduced me to it. And then I found Queen Shida class right afterwards. All
Okay.
right. So that's how that worked with me. But as I watched people, I I enjoy the groups that I looked at mostly was like, John Woodhouse, All Snap, STL, Flavor. Those were like the three groups. Like anytime I taught a dance, I found their dances, if anything else. So watching them pretty much was like kind of like, you look to see who you can identify with, who have the same
Right.
taste, style, flavor, and all that stuff. And so it was a lot of other people that was out there that I noticed, but they were pretty much consistent for me and what I was interested in and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of, you know, got motivated in it, if anything else. But let me ask you this question. So what is it? So there's a difference between, you know, there's a dance, intermediate and advanced dance, all that stuff, right? So what is it that you think? And I you know, I'll say the people, and I'm not going to even say age because it doesn't matter the age, but you got them. You can just come in.
Okay, yes, he
Come
will.
in. All right.
Okay, we're gonna.
We're gonna
Ooh, see, I told y'all.
hold that. We're gonna hold
I
that.
told you, Marquise take you to college, and he bring you back. He got.
Hey man.
All right. Hey.
All right, let's see if this works.
All right. Did you have to put the antennas up?
I just moved. I don't know what's going on. They ain't never did this before.
It's all good, brother.
It's all good. It's all good.
So hey,
I'm ready now.
So Big Mucci. So first of all, how did it feel to see Beyonce do your dance on stage, bro? Like, what was that reaction to that?
Oh, I was shocked because I was like, what? Cupid. I'm sorry, y'all trying to place this up. Give me a sec. Hold on. I'm just gonna hold the phone.
Okay.
Cupid is the one who told me. He had called me and he was like, yo, man, I'm down here at the Formation Tour and Beyonce doing your stuff on stage. I'm like, what? And then next thing you know, my Twitter started blowing up and people like, what? They said Beyonce out there doing the back of shuffle on stage. Oh, man. And I was like, oh, man, it was just a blessing. I'm like, okay. I said, I want to know who taught her that dance. They could have called me to teach you how to do it.
Right. That would have been nasty.
Oh, yes, that's all right. So, hey, Big Mucci.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody would like to tell you hello.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, Big Mucci. Hear me? Hi, Big Mucci. You remember me?
Hey, who's that?
This is Queen Sheila. I danced with you about 2 weeks ago on the stage. How are ya? Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, no problem.
I think it's my sister nephew and everybody promised, is it?
I don't know where it's coming from.
Okay, I think it's mine. I done logged in. I just wanted to say hello. I had death in my family this morning, so I'm not really good, but I just wanted you to know I appreciate you and thanks for tuning in today. And I'm going to let them go back to what they do best, okay? Love you.
No problem.
Thanks for tuning in.
We're going to get this together here.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Okay.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Are y'all on desktops or laptops? Or y'all on your phone?
Desktops.
Yes, desktop.
Desktops.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. That might be the reason.
So
It
hey,
could be.
I can hear you fairly, and I want to ask you a question before you go in and out again. They asked you before, and I know it was some years ago in the past, but I'm gonna ask you again now. What are some based off of what you see now, would you change anything about the line dance community and what's going on within the community now?
Actually, no. I mean, because everybody's having a good time. The only thing I don't, I wish people stop doing is, like, get into it with each other over dances.
Explain that. What you mean?
Okay, like a person to make a line dance. Like I'm out of Cleveland, Ohio. So say I like the new song by Bruno Mars and them, right? So I might like, I want to make a dance too. I make a dance, go teach my class or whatever. We're doing it, but then somebody else, like maybe out in Texas, some of the land dance communities out in Texas might hear the same song and they made a dance to it. Boom! Now next thing you know, people competing us against each other. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh, but I made the dance first, and I don't even know you all like that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I just wish, like, I know, like what they do a lot of times in the community is they'll play the song, whatever dance version, they just get up and do it.
Right.
But I don't like the big room when people try to put the choreographers or the instructors against each other, making it seem like, oh, well, you knew I had that dance. I had posted on Instagram, but we're not friends on Instagram, so how would I know you did it? It should be enough
I agree.
fun for everybody.
I agree.
That's
Definitely.
My dances and changes.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, and you say that because that's funny. I just learned and discovered that booty bounce and Kane Wayne with it is the same dance.
Yep.
And it's so funny because I went in the Universal page, right? And I asked, I was like, hey y'all, who the creator of Kane Wayne with it? Because I was trying to find out for my knowledge purposes because it was out there. But I didn't get no answers. Got no answers at all. And then when I read about you saying, Booty Bounce and Kane Wayne with it, and I was like, made sense now. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I ain't getting a response on it. But yeah, I feel you on that, man. That's crazy.
Right. Because remember,
So when he said what, Marquise?
Remember,
when he
and like I said, when I first got in the game, I wasn't getting the game is in the music game for the business. I was just making dances to the music I made just to play at our local clubs that we always work out at.
Right.
So from what I'm hearing is people was in Cleveland at the time. They loved to dance, but when they went back down to Florida, they couldn't find my CD because I ain't had no CDs out.
Right.
So I guess when it came out, they like, hold on, that dance will go good with this. And they took the dance and boom, and now they call it the K Wayne with it. And I'm like, hold on now. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing about the Shuffle. You know the Cleveland Shuffle, right?
Yeah.
Went down there in Florida again, another they took it and put it to Whitney Houston because that's some type of man.
What?
And they call it the Whitney Houston. Yeah, like if you go online and type in Whitney Houston live dance, they're doing the Cleveland Shuffle.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's that because Jamie
Gant from Miami. Yeah.
I hit him up. I'm like, yo, what you get? He said that's the dance they down here in South Florida. And they say they do it to Whitney Houston.
Yeah. I'm in Central, by the way. I'm in Central Florida. That's down south, brother. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Florida.
Down south.
Central Florida took the booty bounce and put it to the Kane Wayne with it. And Southern Florida took the Cleveland Shuffle and put the Whitney Houston.
Yeah, that's down south. I don't know what's going on down south. People, where they acting up down there, man.
Man, so Big Mucci, the latest thing that you're doing is the hold down, right?
Well, that's a feature I'm doing. That's the newest one right now. Yeah, right now this bubbling is my line is called the Country Scoop. I mean, that's the Country Scoop. I'm sorry, I got that. That's one last year. The Cowboy Boogie.
The Cowboy Boogie, yes.
With me and my man, the Carolinas. He the one who made the song "Shake Your Tail Feather." Y'all know that line?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we collabed on one together called the Cowboy Boogie, and the other one that's bubbling out here now is still the Trail Rider Shuffle with me and my partner Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
throw them out there, man, so everybody can just have a good time. And,
that's it.
These family reunions, the weddings just popping.
Well, you are doing a fantastic job. And by the way, your boy Fry, out of Tennessee, he said, "What's up?"
I'll tell him, I said, "What's happening?" That's my man. I did a pop-up at his line dance class last week.
Yes.
And my
yes.
My girl,
yeah, man.
Lady Katrina, in our line dance group, she put me on, and she was like, "Wait a minute, Frank got a line dance class going on." I said, "Say no more, I'm going." And I'm
right.
We're gonna take it. We're gonna do our thing. So that's what I normally do when I go out of town for shows. Like if I'm out for a biker event or something like that, I try to find out if any line dance classes is going on while I'm in town. I just make an appearance. Just come show
Okay.
love.
So tell me this. Are you gonna be in Florida, around Tampa, Florida, during the first weekend of October?
I'm not.
Look at your planner.
Yeah, he don't look at the plan. Look at the calendar in the phone. The calendar in the
Oh,
phone. Yeah, the planner ain't gonna tell him nothing accurate. We already established that. It's the calendar, the Google Calendar.
yeah.
Gotta get them together.
Oh man. His connection is again, his
Yeah,
connection is kind of
that's,
messing up.
that's convenient.
I know, right? So, Big Mucci, you may need to go to the right a little bit if you can hear us. So,
You're gonna have Big Mucci doing steps just to get the right signals on this thing. He's gonna create a
yes,
whole
man,
new
you know
dance.
what? This gonna be a whole exactly. This gonna be a whole new dance. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Queen Sheila is planning an amazing line dance symposium. As I said, Friday, Saturday, and I think she's trying to pull Sunday in on us. Okay. So Sunday will be all gospel line dances, I believe, for the most part.
We gotta wear all white that day.
You know what? We have to come back on that one. I think Queen kind of like red for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know if that's her favorite color. But I kind of think she kind of like red, but I don't know. But that wouldn't be a bad thought, would it?
Hey. I mean, Jesus wore white, I think he did.
What? And that red blood cleanses you anyway, so hey.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Also, I want to put out there too for everybody, just so y'all know, I had posted the other day. I had actually started, and guess what? You know what, Zandra, you can be a part of it too. I did a advanced monthly challenge, so advanced dances out there. So I put out the first dance for the month for the advance. Now the purpose of this, once again, is just to challenge you to kind of stretch yourself, mental ability, physical body ability to do some of these dances. And the dances I'm putting out there, they're pretty good dances that circulate throughout the community. So most people know. So the dance we did just now was Unchained. So Zandra, I'm looking for you to look it up. You know what I mean? Break it up.
Man, you know what? My aunt.
I'm gonna tell you the reward in this for y'all to know, just so y'all know the reward in doing this. One, it's a self-confidence booster. One. So it's gonna boost your confidence. Like if you do this, I promise you, if you take on this challenge, you'll be able to do any other dance that's out there alone. And then those beginner dances gonna be like beneath you all of a sudden.
Of course not. We're gonna always have those beginners dances.
You're gonna have it,
Unchained.
You're gonna have it. You're gonna have it. But once you get these
Unchained is really nice. It's a really nice dance. And I must tell you this. When you learn it, you got to keep doing it. Because when you stop doing it, you'll be like, dog.
Yep.
Because truth of the matter is, I actually had to learn it about 2-3 years ago.
What?
Yes, that was a requirement that I had to do.
It shouldn't be difficult for you to pick it back up then. Because what we asking right now is those that's willing to take on a challenge to basically do the dance, record it, and post it that you've done the challenge. That's it.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
I promise you this, that one thing for sure, if you do it, it's going to inspire someone else. No question. You know what I mean? Right now, if I do it, people going to be like, oh, well, he young, he did it, this, that, and the other, and all that stuff. He only 19, something like that. You know what I mean? But anybody, I feel like if you do it, it will inspire each and every other individual. But it also shed light on a lot of these advanced dances that's out there that's really nice that not many people get the opportunity to take advantage of. So sometimes they need that extra motivation or something like that. So Zandra, I'm be looking from a video from you. Tag me. We on live right now. Everybody hear it.
Now you didn't hear me say okay.
We gonna take the challenge. We gonna take the challenge, Zandra.
Man, my aunt, if she's watching, I know she's falling out because she's been like, Niecy, I need you to teach this dance. I'm like, you want me to do what? You want me to teach? Oh, but at any rate, that's nice. That's good. But so yeah, so keep in mind the challenge that Marquise put out for everybody, and go look up those songs. Please don't forget, even at the symposium, we will have Dalton, the producer, there. So I will encourage you to go and look at some of those songs because I'm sure we're gonna have to dance. We're gonna have to heat that floor up with some of those beats that he has put out there. And we also will have Calvin Pie Allen out of Troy, Alabama coming. We will have Lamont, your boy Fry. Man, he's the hype man. I can't even tell you everything. You just gonna have to come and see. You gonna have Marquise, are you gonna be on the red carpet?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the red carpet. What I'm doing on there though? What I'm supposed to be doing on the red carpet? I just want to be clear. I didn't get the instructions.
Okay, I think Queen probably gonna tell you how you probably will be out there, and we got to bring the people in, probably interview them, and so that they will probably be on the podcast.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yes, that would be very nice. We have who else? Man. Kenny J, yes.
Kenny J, and that guy right there, Kenny J in the building. Rondé Hackett.
Man, you talking about the DJ, the line dancer, the
everything, man.
choreographer,
the MC.
Yes. That's why they call him the professor.
Yeah,
absolutely. So please be prepared to have a great time, an amazing time to come and fellowship and just love on each other. And I also want to let you know, I think Big Mucci may want to come in and give his final remarks before we end the show. Okay. Big Mucci, baby. Oops. It's all good. But
seem like your stream is
it's all good. It's okay.
No, we gotta do this.
You know,
well, Big Mucci. So
all night.
Right. Hey, so
okay,
Big Mucci. So Big Mucci, can you at least tell us what advice and wisdom could you kind of give to the community? You know what I mean? This, basically to say, for us, what to encourage us, to give clarity. What would you give us? You've been in the game for a while. What wisdom can you share with us right now?
Say that last part again.
What wisdom can you share with us, being a part of the community so long, to kind of help us, continue growing and this, that, and the other? What can you give to the community right now as far as words of wisdom and knowledge from your experience?
Well, my thing is, don't as far as the line dance community go, just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't take everything serious, because I done noticed a lot of people, they take this stuff real serious. And just once you have fun with it, and just and how can I explain it? Like it's so much, the words ain't coming out the way I want them to come out right, but it's like, have fun. And for like instructors, just make dances that that what I'm saying, that you feel. Don't like think too hard on, trying to compete against the next person. You know what I'm saying? Just make the dance come from your heart and just have fun with it, and that's all it's about. It's really just bringing people together and having fun. That's the main thing that I feel about on the line dance side. You know what I'm saying? If people don't do your dance, or you see people really not doing your dance and things like that, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? some things I try to let a lot of instructors know. Don't think of the line dance community when you're making your dances. Think of everybody. Think of
I like
outside
that.
the line dance community, because some people, they'll make dances specifically for the community.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
some
agree.
pop and some won't. We know how the game go. You know, you got your favorites and things like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's like out here in the music world, like if what we call it an influencer, like a social media influencer. So
Yeah.
we'll say like a line dance influencer don't do your dance, and people feel like it ain't official.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
if the popular line dance instructors or the line dance choreographers or the popular DJs, like if they don't play your song, people, they get discouraged from that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't get discouraged from that. I said, think about outside. You know what I'm saying? Go to the regular clubs or the little gatherings that y'all go to. Have the DJ play your music, and you and a couple of your friends, y'all go out there and do the dance. Watch what happens.
I agree.
Man, people love it. And like right now, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? As far as on the music side and on the civilian side, is that a lot of these artists now is trying to find line dance choreographers to make dances up to their music. They tired of seeing me winning. They tired of seeing me winning. Yeah. So now, like in the Southern Soul market, you're gonna start noticing, like you probably gonna start getting some phone calls yourself, like, hey, you can do a line dance to this song? You know what I'm saying? And things like that. And I just tell all my instructors, or if anybody call y'all on the outside and want y'all to, create dance for their songs, things like that, give me a call. I'll send you some paperwork that you need to send them. And you know what I'm saying? Because we all about to eat out here. Because
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we global. And we globalized, like, we done made these artists so much money creating line dances to their music. We ain't thinking about, we just having fun. But once that line dance pick up, them artists, they blowing up and they don't even know who made the dance.
Yeah.
So you know what, Big Mucci? I need to know, how can I get the music? Where can we go and get the hold down music?
Well, that right now, the artist Electro Horse, he's the one who putting it out. It don't come out until the middle of August.
Okay.
Right now, he's doing the old school marketing way, where we going around like teaching, and he want to get the video first, and he want to put everything out all at the same time. But in the process, we just doing little clips of how the dance go to try to build on that, that wanting it,
Okay.
But hey,
well, it's not going to.
I would have had
okay, well, let me tell you this.
But he want to build up on the hype and then put the song out.
Okay. Well, once you make it to Alabama, and we do it here in Alabama, then it's going to take off. Okay. That's just FYI.
So Big Mucci, real quick. Hey, so you, where did TikTok come at? Like, where did the idea of TikTok doing what you're doing on TikTok come out of nowhere? Because I see a couple of videos and I'm seeing everybody doing it. Doctors, cops, everybody.
Well, the TikTok blew up when we had the pandemic.
Okay.
When the pandemic hit, I was just, people like go to TikTok and all that. And then one of my friends said, man, you should put your dances up on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Be on there. So I went on there and I think I did like a trail rider shuffle, stuff like that. And them suckers just started spreading.
Yeah.
And then like even in the music business now, they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Start off at TikTok. Before it was Facebook.
Yeah.
No, wait, let me go back. Before it was YouTube. Then they said, post stuff on Facebook. Then it went to post your stuff on Instagram. Now it's the TikTok, because they saying people watch it on TikTok. And after they like it on TikTok, what they do is they go to your YouTube page. They see the whole dance. But TikTok,
I agree.
Starting to stretch it out. But if you do the 60 seconds, then they go to your page. Then after that, they go to an artist. Then they go to the Spotify and the Apple Music and the stream services.
Okay.
But TikTok.
So, Big Mucci,
I tell any instructor, well, you can be an instructor or choreographer, put your dances on TikTok.
Okay.
It will try. It will spread. And if you do it on Instagram, do the Instagram. Yeah.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
I'm gonna tell you like this, Big Mucci, man. We doing like a context clue game with you right now because we trying to piece all your words together.
Yeah, but it has. You know what? You going in and out, but it's all good. It's all good because you know what? As you said, we're going to get with Queen Sheila. Look at that schedule. We're gonna wait until you get that laptop or that,
Yes,
and
top.
we're
What's
gonna
up?
bring you back. We're gonna bring you back because you have so much to share, and we do thank you for
We got
taking
to.
time out because yes, and you look, and you got to travel tonight, right? So here again, we
No,
thank
I'm
you
packing. I
so.
leave on Thursday.
Okay, Thursday.
Hey, so Big Mucci, if you can too, also in the chat, can you text me your contact? If you could text me your contact as well too, because I want to lock you in just to reach out to you for anything.
All right. So, Big Mucci,
Y'all reach out to me.
thank
We got to
you
do this over again.
again.
I don't like this. If it look bad,
It's all
if it look
right.
bad online, I
Yeah.
got to do this over again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we will. We will do it all over again. And the people, thank you, viewers, for hanging in there with us during this time. And Big Mucci, we love you. We thank you for everything you have
Thank you.
done and you are doing for our line dance community. And we look forward to, as they say, what, a rematch.
Oh, yeah. Got to. We got to
Do
do it again.
something.
All right.
Amen.
So,
Okay.
yes. So we love you and we'll
Love you too.
talk to you. We'll talk with you real soon. Okay?
All right. Call me after this.
Marquise,
Yes, ma'am.
it
Yeah,
has been a pleasure. We
definitely.
got to get on up out of here. Big
Hey, man.
Mucci, you know what? Big shout out to our guy, Big Mucci, baby.
Yeah, definitely. And shout out to the people. They hung in there like we hung in there. So
Yes,
yeah,
he's such a humble guy. Oh my
yeah.
goodness, I'm excited. And I really, really look, it would be amazing if he could come and be with us in Tampa and just have
Yeah.
fun, as he say. Just come dance. We just gonna
Yeah.
dance.
I should
Have
see
fun.
him. I should see him actually this month. Actually, I think he's going to be on the cruise this month in Orlando. So yeah, I definitely definitely gotta link up if anything else. But definitely shout out to those that's still watching. Man, if you still watching right now, man, I commend y'all, man, and y'all deserve something special. We gotta holler at Queen Sheila. Y'all should get something because boy, we know it was challenging and all that other stuff. And if I was y'all, I probably would have clicked off. But y'all didn't. So keep doing y'all thing, man. Stay connected.
See, you would have been like me. I wouldn't have clicked off because you know what? I would have hung in there because that's what you call diehards.
Yeah, they die hard, boy. That's why I commend them, boy. I got a lot of respect for them, boy. Definitely,
Yes.
that's what's up.
Shout out for to Carlos on the cruise.
Yes,
right?
yes. Yep.
And you all are leaving when?
I believe it is, so it's 14th, 16th to the 21st, I believe. That's what it is. Of this
Okay.
month. So
All
it's
right.
going to be really nice. It's going to be really nice.
Yes. So I pray safe travels for you all and
Yes.
over Carlos's cruise.
Yes.
And you know what? And we gotta give a shout out to
Who that?
Rara.
Rara. What?
Yes, we gotta give Rara a shout out. Give
Okay,
Miss
Rara.
Leslie a shout out. Give
Right,
Mr.
what?
Daryl Jones out of Miami a shout out.
Okay,
We
now.
gotta give Sheila Carter a shout out. They will be there doing Sheila Carter and Daryl Jones will be showcasing. So y'all, we are in for a treat. Leslie and Rara, they will also be instructing.
Okay.
And I believe Leslie will probably instruct, I think maybe Friday. I think Rara is on for Saturday.
Okay.
So yeah, big shout out to Queen Sheila with the line dance connection.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to my boy Marquise.
What it do? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Also, once
Yes.
again, man, y'all keep if y'all haven't heard already, make sure y'all keep Queen Sheila and her husband in prayer right now. Definitely need it, definitely need the support and all that stuff. So make sure y'all do that, man. We definitely appreciate it just for strength and just encouragement and peace, even in the midst of this time. So definitely, we thank y'all once again for still being on here. Kevin, yeah, man, you got to catch it early, brother, to win something, man.
Absolutely. And I would like to end this with the line dance etiquette.
Hold on. I think she said we gotta try to give away some money. She said we're gonna try to give away some money. So okay then. So we're gonna give away some money.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah. Oh snap. Is that bit Mucci back again?
He ain't giving up. Hey, Big Mucci.
Mucci something else there.
Big Mucci. Yes. I love it.
Oh man.
All right, okay. So Marquise,
What's up?
what question do you have for them?
Oh snap. I get to ask the question. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here go the question. And if you really was paying attention now. All right. Let's see here. All right. I don't know if he asked it. I don't even think I asked this question. I don't even think he answered this question, if anything else. So, okay. So what was the style of dance that Bit Mucci majored in school?
Ooh.
You can at least give one. You don't have to give both. You can at least give one of them. What was the style of dance that Big Mucci majored in? So how you can answer? You can answer a couple ways. I'm gonna check on Facebook, and Zandra gonna check another way.
Come on, Melva. I got you. I'm waiting on Melva to come through.
Katrina say send us some money. Katrina, we're gonna send you money once you answer the question. So
Melva, what? Look.
Melva, the cheating one again. She cheated again. Golly.
Get it, Melva. Oh, I love it.
All right,
yes.
So Melva, make sure you send your cash out to either. I mean, you can put it up there. Somebody might bless you, but yeah, make sure you send us your cash out. We're gonna send you something, a love offering for you. One, for tuning in, staying in as long, and two, for the simple fact that you were willing to answer the correct question correctly this time and ain't cheat like last time. So make sure you leave with your cash out. We're gonna send that to you. All right.
So just the number that's on the screen. Just text that number. Don't call in. Just text.
Yeah,
or actually,
Matter of fact, like she said, the number that she has on there. Make sure you text your cash out to that number. That'll be good, and you'll be able to get a response. Not everybody. Don't be texting all y'all cash outs because we're gonna block y'all.
Yes, it. That's only for Melva. Only for Melva.
Okay.
Yes.
You said you got another question. You got one more question because you want to give it to another person. You got one for us?
Ooh. Okay. What year did he start? Did he start doing his dances? Yes, his line dances. What year? What year did Big Mucci start this?
Ooh, that's a good one right there.
Ooh, dun, 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 dun. What year? Oh, do I hear a phone ringing?
Ain't my phone. Anybody got it?
Yeah, well, you know what? As they thinking,
I'm checking Facebook. Okay. So somebody said 74. G, you're wrong on that one. Somebody said 97. All right.
It's 97.
Oh, snap, 97. Okay. All right.
97. Amazing.
All right. That
Amazing.
97 goes to Katrina Daniels. Katrina Daniels, you got it. So Katrina, I don't know if you see the number on there. If you can, text your Cash App there, or text the person if you don't believe in Cash App, whatever, PayPal or something. Text it to that number, and we'll give you a love offer for that. And also, thank you truly for tuning in and hanging in there as well. We definitely appreciate that, the support and all of it as well too. So
yes. So just to reiterate, that number is 813-407-1216. And we're going to go ahead and bring this to a close for today. We thank you for your patience and your love and just your interaction.
Yes.
And so the etiquette that we're going to leave on is make sure you always stay within your line.
Amen. And your lane.
Yes. And it would be really nice if we could be a modest elbow to elbow width apart. This way we're not running into each other.
Mm-hmm.
And but through it all, we give our love to Queen Sheila and Joe during this time, a bereavement with them. And just know, as she would always say, love is not worth having unless you're giving it away.
Right.
And here's some of ours. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Thank you.
And until next week, we'll see you then.
Oh, amen. Amen. Thank y'all.
See you, Marquise.
All right, Zandra.